Hi, welcome to the Decor Sewing Studios.
Hey.
I'm Jodian.
And I'm Ramiz.
And we're gonna be telling you guys about how we were introduced to sewing and why we love it.
Yeah, I mean, sewing I love to call it an art that everyone should know, I believe. You know?
Yeah, it's a skill, it's an art, it's life.
It's life. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel. Click that notification bell. If you love sewing, if you love decor,
yes.
Subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell for more.
When my mom started sewing, she started sewing basically when we were young. Like when I was born, she learned to sew that time and made our baby clothes and stuff like that. I guess later on I can show you some photos.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
some baby photos with my mom who made some clothes for us.
Mm-hmm.
And she made our school uniforms. My mom made clothes for a lot of our neighbors and stuff like that. So I was exposed to sewing first by her, or introduced to sewing by her, and then going to primary school, you learn to do hand sewing, art and craft, embroidery, which I love. I haven't done it a lot since I left, but I love it. It's something that I love, and it's a part of sewing. So even though you're not using the sewing machine, you're using your hand.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I went to St. Catherine High School, so I was exposed to sewing at St. Catherine High School as well. I didn't stay there long because I went to Dintil, all the way from
far
town, go all the way
far away.
Country. But I loved being at Dintil. I loved the atmosphere. I love the country vibe with the farm and all of that. So it was a lot more conducive for me for learning. So I went to home economics class. Started into like the ninth grade. So I've been learning sewing. Big up to Miss Warren, you drop out. God, I was not able to be at your funeral, but I know you had touched a lot of people's lives, especially mine. Big up to Miss Ellis and Miss Gordon, my home ec teacher. Yeah, she taught me clothing. I made my first skirt, real fitted nice skirt, because of Miss Warren. Not Miss Warren, Miss
Why?
Because of Miss Gordon.
Why?
Miss Gordon, you know yourself.
Such a long history, and I don't even have nothing like that.
Well, he's gonna speak his experience, and it's very important as well, because at times when persons never really experience the long and then they get to it, it's just
awesome.
Wonderful.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say apologies for me hooking over like this. I'm really tall, and I wanted us to get a shot of this Romaldi serger that we have here. It's very powerful. Ooh, I love it. I grew up around my uncle. He was a tailor. He's still a tailor. He's been sewing for years now. And when I go around him, I used to see him sewing school uniform, making clothes for entertainers and stuff like that. And it didn't fascinate me. It wasn't something that I was like, whoa, I need to learn sewing. I was busy doing young boy stuff and stuff like that. So, but I always admire his sewing skills, to see him take like basic plain fabric and just piece it together with something and make something awesome. And I was like admiring him, but I was not into sewing. I'm a musician. I love singing and write songs. That's what I do best. However, skip couple years.
Forward.
couple years in the future.
To meeting Jodian.
Right? And I met my lovely wife here, and I'm doing music still, right? And then I realized that she can sew, and I was so impressed by her sewing skill. I was like, yo, you have Jody. You have a lot of skill.
I'm going to make you check out the JCDC outfits I made for you. My first time making men's clothes.
Let me show you, man. When I see her make her stuff, and then, as I said, I'm a musician, so I've been singing and doing stuff, and then I entered into JCDC, big up their right juice, you don't know? Where enter me into that competition at the time, and we didn't have no money and we never had no clothes, you understand? And we just go around and buy some stuff where we can afford and put together some nice outfits. And tell you people, when I went to the events, people were like, yo, who made this, who made that? The singing was great, but the clothes though, it was like the talk of at that time. And yeah, we turn heads and we come home and I tell her every day, I say, Jody, you need to start. So, you remember every day I see
yeah,
you.
I was
so,
working as an
like
office.
Professionally, because you know she's been sewing for a while, you know, doing stuff. But professionally, we weren't doing anything like that. You know, it's just like a hobby, as we said it, for a hobby or whatever.
It wasn't like a business that we were doing at the time.
So, seeing her doing her great works and stuff like that as a musician, and you know, music. For me, music was taking too long, and I'm a very creative person. I needed to expand myself into another field. And so I was watching her. We started our business in our current company called Yard Soul Decor. You guys should go definitely follow Yard Soul Decor on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys, because we're gonna do this, okay?
Good places, guys.
We're doing this, and we started Yard Soul Decor because of our mom. We were introduced into the decor aspect of
my mom is such a creative person that she not only stuck to one thing. She was like, okay, I can sew. Let me go and do interior designing.
Yeah, she's very adventurous.
So I know Gar makes her face a lot.
Yeah, she's very adventurous, but the
yeah.
point is this still. She introduced us to sewing.
Yeah.
And she introduced us, and then you weren't sewing chic at the time. It was her who was sewing for us.
Yeah.
And then what happened is that she basically said she didn't want to sew anymore. She's going to do something else, and then we are left like, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? And
I had to learn very fast.
Jody learned like one day, people.
Our
Our mother come and say, alright, we had to do it on the floor. Like if you go on our Facebook page and stuff like that, you'll see some photos where she was cutting the fabric on the floor and stuff like that. That's the night that Jody actually learned how to make sheet set, because she already have the skills of sewing already. That's why it's important for you to learn sewing, right?
Even if you don't do it as a hobby or as a job, just to put in a button on your clothes or repairing a tear or something. If you have that skill, remember stitching time save 9. So
well, I don't know that good, but yeah.
As soon as you see a rip and you can whip it up,
fix it fast.
Yeah, you can just. And you don't have to go to somebody to do it for you.
Our mom introduced us to sewing decor bed sheets.
Yeah.
And from there we're like, whoa, bed sheet, and we make it and we put it on the bed and we see the outcome and we're like, what? Yo, what you got? As a man, you know, because you know, guys don't really fall for stuff like that. I guess we don't really pay attention to stuff. It's more like ladies are, you know, the ones that are cleaning, taking care of the household and stuff. So I was watching her doing her thing, showing the sheet set by herself, and I was like, yo, as a husband, you know, I have to step up and learn something so that we can work together so the work can go fast. So that's when she introduced me to surgery. I thought I couldn't do it at first, but then she like, no man, this is what you do, and she showed me. I was like, okay. And then we start reading, like in a week, I guess, I really started to learn how to serge a little bit better and better and better and better until
he's using the industrial
straight stitch. That's over here that you guys
basically he started on the domestic.
Yeah.
I'm used to the industrial because my mom give thanks to my uncle all the way in England who saw the need to send down some sewing machines.
Firing goods.
That it's actually benefiting us at this time.
Oh, yeah?
Mommy still has hers and I have mine.
Investment, man.
It's good to invest and make use of opportunities when they come.
Right.
So at the time when I moved over with my husband, the place wasn't set up for the industrial because the stitch that I have is a 220. So he bought me my first domestic machine. Yes. And then we got a serger later on, a domestic serger. And in the process of working, and you know, those small things couldn't handle the task that we were pushing on it and stuff like that. So they kind of just start malfunctioning. And lucky enough, we had the electrician fix the 220 for us. So by that time, I was ready. So I still had to be using the domestic serger, the domestic serger or industrial machine. Yes, so
but we got ourselves a Romaldi.
Yes, Big
like
up
a
to
Ferrari. Yeah, we have to shout out to Jumpsuit.
Yes, I got this lovely machine.
Jumpsuit, you know, we may come to you in the future, you know, to collaborate on some stuff because you guys have some amazing machines and stuff like that. But the learning sewing has completely changed my life. Trust me, people. I mean, I'm still a musician and I didn't stop doing music, but now.
And I love music, so you know I'm going to be pushing him.
when I'm sewing nowadays, it's like sewing for me is it gives me peace of mind. It's, you know, it takes me away from. It helps me to focus my thoughts. When I'm sewing, I'm focused on that and running that straight stitch and getting it perfect. I want to see the outcome of my work. So sewing to me has really changed my life, and it has changed our lives overall.
True,
and it's changing a lot of people's lives out there. As I say, if you learn the skills of sewing, you can do almost anything. You can sew anything. You know, it's just once you can stitch and you know everything about the sewing machine, about stitching, about serging, all these things. You can basically make anything at your house.
Yeah.
You understand? And the sewing industry is a very great industry to go into right now. You know,
the majority of the things that we use are sewn, whether by hand or by the machine, because somebody has to sew the panties, somebody has to sew the brassiere, somebody has to sew the dresses, the skirts.
Industries.
Fashion is a big thing with sewing.
Right.
Decor is also a big thing with sewing, because even if you're making a chair, you don't just want a hardwood chair all the time. You want a cushion on it, or you want you have to stitch or you know, put on something with fabric.
Right. And that's why sewing is important, and that's why we're here. We're doing this because we want to inspire others to learn the art of sewing, and not just decor. And we do decor, but Jody also sew other stuff, like she sew her own clothes with Shava right now. But we choose decor because
for me, it's more fun doing decor. I think, although it's a lot of work, I think fashion designing is a lot more work, and I get to be more creative in the decor more than in fashion right now. So I'm just working with that.
Right, and I mean, when your household is, trust me, people, we can talk for myself. I personally say what a sheet set can do to your house. What your sheet set can do to your room. I've seen sheet set go on bed in bedroom that is not painted, and when it light up the place, you guys saw the photos on Instagram, right? Those photos are, while we're taking those photos, the room was not 100% the way we wanted to.
Still isn't.
But because the way the sheet just light up the room, and it just, trust me, you understand? So when you can sew your own decor, you cut costs also. You know, when you can sew your own stuff, you cut costs because then you're doing it for yourself.
But even if you go and you buy something out there, you can make it more unique to you because you have some aspect or some idea of sewing or art.
And you can check it too. If you see if it's stitched good, because some of the times you buy stuff and it's not stitched well.
The tutus they use,
pull out on you and you throw it well because you can't stitch. Alright, consider your kids going to school. I mean, invest in a domestic machine and sew some stuff for your kids. It would cut the cost, even though the domestic machine may cost a nice little sum at first. Alright, take a decor class, which we will be introducing soon, a sewing class that you guys can take. So, you know, you can learn the art of sewing. And when you learn that it's not something that you're going to lose, it's something that you can capitalize on. You can even start your own company from learning how to sew. You can stay right at your yard like we do.
And you don't have to sew everything, guys, because remember, there are so many things that can be sewn. Persons major in just skirts alone. Persons major in just balances alone. You know, so panties, you don't have to sew everything. You just pick something that you like,
that's
or
needed though.
You think that's needed, and you just sew it.
Right. Like we choose decor, as we said, because we have a love for decor, we have a love for beautiful spaces. We believe that if your household is beautiful and refreshing, that's exactly how you will feel. Can you imagine you wake up in a chaka house and everything dashless and it don't look right, you're going to feel miserable. But if you wake up and your bedroom and your household is together and you know, it's going to bring a positive vibration to you, and you're going to go about your day much more happier every day, right?
And if you're worried about using machines, I mean, there's the option of no sew, so I mean,
yeah, I mean,
you don't have to worry about anything.
Everything I change over here,
You know?
Yeah, I mean, guys, we love sewing, and what we're going to do, as I said before, is that we're going to be focused more on decor and sewing because we want to, you know, share our knowledge and our love and our passion for sewing with people who wants to learn about sewing. So it's not for everybody, I understand that, but if you love sewing, then definitely subscribe to Yard Soul Decor YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to this channel. Click that notification bell. If you love sewing, if you love decor, subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell for more. We are definitely going to be wrapping up right now.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. You are in the Yard Soul Decor Studios.
Yes, we do a video the other day, you know, so yeah.
Make sure to give your feedback, guys. We love your feedback.
Give us a comment below. Thumbs up if you love this video. Definitely share it. Invite your friends and family to subscribe because we're going to be doing this a lot more, guys.
Yes, guys. Let's turn up the sewing in Jamaica, right?
Love ya.
Peace.